Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me clearly? If you can hear me clearly, just give me a heart in the chat box if you can hear me clearly. I know the songs are so nice. No, I could have gone on for another 3 minutes. I was also enjoying the music. Thank you. Go ahead. But not able to, and from the last 7 years I'm thinking of doing some work but not getting it. Please guide me. I'm 43 years old. Chanchal, you know what, you can be sure that there is some blockage of not being able to lose this weight, and I kept trying different kinds of diets, health farms, everything possible. But the thing is that when your body wants to hold on to its weight and you are not letting go for some other insecurities, no matter what diets and exercise you try, they just don't work. So I'm going to ask you to either meet a life coach or review your life yourself and see how is this weight benefiting you. And I know that for most of us the obvious answer is, of course this weight is not benefiting me, but there must be something. So when you look for that, that will really help you. One of the things I realized was that when I was becoming a life coach, I wanted people to take me more seriously. And in my head somewhere, I believed that if I want people to take me more seriously, they shouldn't concentrate on my looks. They should concentrate on what I have to say. And I started to look unattractive because of that reason. I didn't even know that this existed in my subconscious till I did the clearing and it showed up to be this. So sometimes the answer for especially weight loss is much deeper than what we are looking at the surface level. So I'm going to encourage you to look for healers, to look for coaches, to look for people who do deep work in the subconscious, because you know what, it is crazy that the day you clear that, without doing anything, your weight will start to reduce. Like now my weight has been reducing continuously from the last 6 months, almost half a kilo in 15 days. So every 15 days, almost a kilo a month I'm losing effortlessly, which has never happened to me. Like I used to say, like I can't lose weight no matter what. So I'd love for you to go and explore, sweetheart. And the same, if for 7 years, anytime somebody puts years to things that they want to achieve, you can be rest assured that the change required is way more uncomfortable than the place you are in. Sometimes the enemy of great is actually good. So just notice, is there something in your life right now that's made you too comfortable? That change is not happening, because for change to happen, either something has to change internally or something has to drastically happen on the outside. So maybe something drastic is not there outside. So if you want internal change, I'm going to highly recommend either come for awakening sessions or keep coming for these Insta lives and start to reprogram your brain or rewire your brain in a manner that you start to attract not only work, not only weight loss, but literally a 10 on 10 in every sphere of your life. And it's crazy how close we are to it and yet how far we are. So bless you, my darling. All the very best. Today onwards, start to seek consciously what is it that could be keeping you stuck. Okay, my jam? All right. Priyanka Patel, how to attract the things that we want in our life. Priyanka, I always speak of, law of attraction, law of manifestation, law of vibration. These are all laws that help us attract things into our life. The two most important elements that you must keep when you're trying to attract anything, one is clarity of thought, which means you should know what it is you want. That's very, very important. And the second is to keep yourself in a positive vibration. When these two get married, automatically you will start to notice that what you think of starts to come into your life. Now, there are many tools and techniques that I share. If you come for my law of attraction masterclass, which happens I think it'll be happening soon. I'll keep you informed. I'll share the link in the bio here. Just come. It's a 3 days, 1 hour each day. It's all about learning the law of attraction. The next day we'll speak about law of vibration. The last day we'll speak about law of resonance. And those 3 days really will help you master becoming a manifesting queen. Okay. In the meantime, just have clarity, which means on paper, write down what are the things you want to attract. And secondly, start to have with you when you come for the law of attraction sessions. It's 3 sessions. They'll be happening sometime in August. We'll keep you informed, not to worry. All right. Shweta Surve is asking how to find one's passion. Life is totally confused. Shweta, firstly, if you've started to come into my tribe, the word confused confusion itself I don't like, and I'll tell you why. When we are confused, it feels like something from outside needs to come and help us solve this issue. I want you to replace the word confused with what we call exploring. I'm exploring. See, the word exploring is so beautiful in its own way because it does not have failure in it. Because if you're exploring, how can you fail? Because you were anyway exploring, correct? So start to say this from today, I'm exploring. Now for looking for your passion, I want you to think of passion as something that gives you joy. Can you make a list of 10 things that give you joy, that matter to you? In that, somewhere I can assure you there will be your answer, okay? So start to look for something in that manner. So I want you to go looking for what are the things that give me joy. Oh, I love drawing, I love painting, I love singing, I love reading. I wrote I love reading for so many years. I said I love reading, I love reading. And you know what eventually happened? I started to write, I love reading non-fiction books. I love reading self-development books. Oh, I love discussing self-development material. Then I went and added those as my, I went and did sessions abroad. So it just started to flow from what was my base? I love reading. I'd love for you to find your base and see then what in the world is happening in that base that you are more exploring towards. So let's say somebody says, I love beauty. Now you can love beauty and travel and become a photographer. You can love beauty and become an interior decorator. You can love beauty and become a makeup artist. You can love beauty. Can you see how the base remains the same? The modality keeps changing. And when people keep changing their modality, they keep thinking we are going from one topic to another topic to another topic. Absolutely not. Actually, the umbrella was the same. Okay, so they go, oh, but I'm hopping different professions. No, you're actually only upgrading to different professions, because once you know this, you can marry it with the next one, you can marry it with the next one, and that combination is what creates your USP. So if you're feeling confused today, my only suggestion to you is clarity does not come from thought, it comes from engagement. Everybody write this down. Clarity does not come from thought, it comes from engagement. See if you can start to engage with the things that give you joy. You'll automatically start going towards your passion, because remember, life is like an onion. You peel one layer, the next layer will become visible. You peel the next layer becomes visible. So you have to keep peeling layers to eventually reach that purpose or that ultimate goal of your life. But you have to walk the path of peeling, hai na? So all the very best, Shweta. And if you want, you can actually come in for one of my master classes. I spend 2-3 hours just exploring passion. It's one of my favorite topics, and I love giving ladies especially light bulb moments on, oh my God, it was right in front of me all this while and I did not know, that this is what I was supposed to be doing. Like when I became a life coach, my husband said, the whole day you keep speaking to some friend or the other and you're helping someone or the other. So why are you so surprised that you've become a life coach? Because that was such an obvious answer for you. But the thing is, what's obvious to others normally may not be obvious to us. Ruchi Chauhan, Pooja, your suggestions work like magic in my life. I love you. I love you too, my sweetheart. Hamda, ma'am, I feel very hurt very easily when my husband says anything really small. How to deal with this, ma'am? Hamda, honestly, the lower our self-esteem, darling, the lower our own self-image, the more we absorb what other people say about us. So who you are, the more confidence you gain in your own personality, the more you raise your own vibration, the lesser other people can impact you. Otherwise, we start to look for validation in other people, and especially in our spouses. I always say never judge yourself from the eyes of your spouse, but normally that's exactly what we're doing. So I'm going to highly recommend to you, Fatima, that you start to look at how can you raise your own vibration. And one of the easiest ways to do it is to take small risks and accomplish them. So every day make a list of what are those 3 things you can do today that will demand courage from you. So maybe the courage to speak to a stranger, maybe the courage to go and take permission for something, maybe the courage to join something brand new. The more you act out of courage, the more you will build your confidence. And as your confidence starts to get built, then when your husband has some words to use on you and has something to say to you, you'll automatically start to notice you won't take his words so seriously, because your own self-love will be so superior that there will be no place for his words to land. So highly going to recommend to you, start working on yourself rather than waiting for him to stop saying things to you, because the truth is, the more you work on yourself, automatically he will stop saying. The more we wait for him to stop saying, the more he's going to actually say, because now he knows your weakness. So anytime he needs to put you down, attack you, make you feel smaller, make himself feel better, he's going to use it against you. So darling, you need to work on yourself, sweetheart. Takes a little while, but you'll definitely get there. A day will come where what other people say or think will be none of your business. It's their business, not your monkeys, not your circus. Just you'll see yourself really moving on from other people's opinion, and that is a freedom that I want each one of us to enjoy eventually. What other people think should totally stop mattering to us, but that can only happen when we love ourselves so much and we are so confident in who we are that we can release ourselves from that clutches. Anita Gupta. Hi Anita. How to read a book and apply things? So Anita, one of the things you'll notice after every Insta live of mine, I always say, can you give me your 3 biggest takeaways? Even after reading every book, see if you can actually write down what were your 1, 2 or 3 biggest takeaways. See, a book or any kind of material will carry too much knowledge, and sometimes we can float in so much knowledge that we forget to take action. I would rather you take action on one thing from one book rather than try to follow everything and then nothing. You know what I mean, right? So what I'd love for you to do is, in every book, like there's a beautiful book called Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. It has 21 ways to improve your productivity. I've never worked with all 21, I can tell you that. Every time I read that book, I look for the one that I'm going to start to use in my life for the next 30 days. And then I will use it, and only after the 30 days are over do I have the permission to bring in the next productivity tool. So I'm going to highly recommend to you, the more you put things into action, the better. So anytime you read a book, ask yourself, what's that one action I can take because of reading this book? And you'll see as you apply that one thing, it is so much more powerful, because over the years, over the months, things get collected. When people look at my morning routine, they go, oh my God, Puja, you start at 4 in the morning and you go till 8 in the morning, like 4-hour morning routine. Well, it did happen overnight. Very slowly but very consistently, I kept adding one thing. Now they all flow into each other, so it's become very easy for me to do. But if I had to start today, like when I go to the exercise room or my gym, I'm not going to use all the machines from day one. But maybe by the end of the year, every machine I will know how to and what to do, correct? So that's what I'm going to recommend to you. So read a book looking for what's that action step that you're going to take, and you'll start to see your life change forever. Allure Clown. How to live lively, feeling low these days. So you know what, I always say this, that whenever we are feeling low, it's always important to check in what could be causing it. And if I'm not able to find what's causing it, then I know that the energy of the world is generally low, and I'm like, because energies are contagious, I've also caught the flu of feeling low. And then I look for what are the things that give me joy and start to do more of those so that I can readjust my energy. So if you're feeling low because you know why you're feeling low, sometimes you're feeling low because someone we love is suffering. Sometimes we are feeling low because, things are not going as per our plan. Sometimes we are feeling low because we are not doing enough action, so we're not living a meaningful life. Look at what area of your life could be causing this low. And if you can fix that, that in itself will help you. And if you can't find what's causing the low, then start to do things that give you joy, that give you happiness. Look for, for me, one of the easiest ways to go back into feeling happy is travel. Right now I'm in Greece and I'm sitting in front of the most beautiful scenery I've ever seen in my life, which I will show you in a moment. But I want you to know that that in itself is it doesn't matter how I'm feeling, but when I look at nature so closely and I connect myself to nature, there's a part of me that goes into deep peace. And that's the beauty of nature. So I'm going to highly recommend to you, how can you connect and important needs our attention. When we look further, so if you go to your terrace and look far, the further we look, the less stress we move into. So our pupils dilate, and that actually is a signal to our brain to calm down. which is one of the reasons why the further we look, they say, no, like look at the horizon, how far you can look, you should see. That's your vision, your horizon. All of those words are actually very, very calming. So I'd love for you to move into your calm as much as you can, my sweetheart. Okay? And it's okay to feel low. Sometimes I feel like we live in a world where we have been injected with this thought that all the time we need to be high in energy, need to be happy. People ask me this all the time, Puja, how do you all the time be in high energy? Of course not. How can anyone be? You should see me after my full day sessions. I'll be lying on the sofa, reading my Tinkle, eating my chips and relaxing, because I know I need to refurnish or refurbish that energy that I have just given away. Correct or no? So I think that also as a concept that I should never feel low or I should never feel sad is also wrong. I think we should feel everything and then choose what is the best thought or the most empowering emotion. So feel it, but choose better. And that's how we process life. So it's okay to be angry, it's okay to be sad, it's okay to feel low, it's okay to, everything is okay till the time in your head you know that, you know what, I'll let this pass, let me give it 5, 10, 15 minutes, 1 hour, let it pass, and then I'll shift my energy to where I need to go with it. Okay? So also again, I think we have to stop playing this game of that I have to be nothing but high energy, and whenever I'm not in high energy, there's something to fix. Nah. Only if you need the high energy, you fix it. If you don't relax in that calming state, which is sometimes neutral and it can sometimes feel like there's nothing exciting. You know, they say that the opposite of happiness is not sadness. Sometimes it's just pure boredom. And I think learning to be bored with ourselves is also an art. So I'm going to highly recommend to you that sometimes when you're feeling bored, ask yourself, how can I be my own best company? And when we start to enjoy our own selves, that whole boredom concept goes away. I think just sitting by yourself for 30 minutes see how all of this can help you, my sweetheart. Neha Karan, I'm feeling so overwhelmed sometimes. My coaching sessions, social media, kids, study, house, course. There's so much to be done. Please help. My sweetheart Neha, firstly, anytime in my life I feel overwhelmed, I congratulate myself because it also tells me there's so much I'm achieving. You know, so I think we forget that only achievement oriented people can feel overwhelmed, because that means you're doing more than most people. So firstly, congratulations on that. Secondly, what I'd love for you to do with this is I'd love for you to create different projects. Okay, so I would love for your coaching session to be a project, social media project, kids as a project, house as a project, chores as a project. So make all of these projects and write down 5 to 10 things that you need to do for this project to get accomplished. So for your coaching sessions, maybe you need to set appointments, maybe you need to look for clients, maybe you need to create some forms, maybe you need to create a brochure, maybe you need to create a website, maybe you need to create your logo, maybe you need to start to inform your friend and start with all the easy so that it starts to bring in confidence. Our overwhelm comes from things that we know we have to do, but sometimes we don't know how to do them. I'm going to highly recommend to you that you start to do all the easy things first in your projects, whether it's with your kids or in the house or in social media, and slowly graduate your yourself to the hard things or the medium things and then to the hard things. This will start to help you. You know, the more we work with here is a little bit like that, so I hope you're able to hear me. Oh, it's pausing many times, is it? Oh Lord. Okay, then what I'll do is I'll wrap up in exactly 5-10 minutes because I guess the quality of the internet is not so great. One of the things I want to do is I want to read out last week's winners and last to last week's winner. Okay. Let me just open that because I even did not read out last week's winners. So just let's quickly read out all the winners from all the weeks. So winners of 20th July, the 3 people who are receiving the book this week are going to be one second. Yeah. Yes, it's Neelam Mohite. Okay, Neelam Mohita, winner number 1, hidden_thoughts, winner number 2, and success via handwriting, winner number 3 for 20th July. This is all 3 of you will be receiving my book, Unlocking the Golden Cage. And for all of you who participated in the story challenge, all you needed to do was actually take a picture, which I'm going to pose in a minute. So take a picture of me and then put your beautiful takeaways of what did you learn today, okay? And I'd love for you to share it in your story. Don't forget to tag me on Puja_Puneet. So if you just want to tag me in that and then I'll share it, okay? So let's look at all the winners. Okay, I'm going to start announcing. Anita Gupta official, massive congratulations. If you're in the room, put yippee in the chat box. Okay, so let's look at all the people who are in the room. Just put yippee in the chat box. Anita Gupta, Grateful Gifts by Richa, Archana K32, Innovative Tarot Trupti, Mona Mika's Bakes, Kaveri Shubham, Neelam R. Gopani, Namita Bansal, Naina Dhumash, S. Mukherjee 2007, Seema Nayak, Shamanjeet K, Mindset Motion NLP, book by Tejas with Kavita, Deepshika Thapa Ahuja, The Design Priyanka, Ujwala Madhvi 15, Anjali Dwivedi, With Love Priyanka, Image Design Consultancy, Reset with Rakhi Official, Aditi_Ashish Kumar, Sakina Sheikh, Megha Kapoor, Neha Lodhia, Life Coach Upasna Gautam, Gauri 1811. One second, let me just go inside. Digital Amal Priya, Shilpa Dadich. All right, yes, I've come into my room. Shilpa Dadich, Kashyap Nutan, Allure Crown, Vivek Vasanta, Puja Borse official, artist Puja QnA, Lakshmi Ravishankar official, Vijaya Kopikar and Neha S. Right? And also participants of 27th July are Lakshmi Ravishankar official, Gauri 1811, E Cafe 12, Devika Wins, Mona Mika's Bakes, Innovative Trupti, S. Mukherjee, Ujwala Madhvi, Anita Gupta, Vivek Vasanta, Reset with Rakhi, Puja Borse, Naina Dhumash, Shamanjeet, book by Tej and Prabha Manoj 2006. Thank you all who participated in the challenge. Let's quickly also take a picture so that we can re-put our takeaways for today. I know today was a short session, but as you can see, there's one internet issue. Secondly, I think there are so many people around and I'm making a lot of noise. I'm also wanting to show you actually the gorgeous scenery. So let me also take this out. Should we take a picture outside? But I won't do too much talking, okay? So I'll keep quiet. So I'm just only going to pose. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. And look at the scenery. Ooh, look at the sea. Look at the ocean. Artist Puja QnA. Of course I took your name. Beautiful, no? Look at the background. I'm just like I just keep looking at the whole day at this scenery. And that's the whole of Santorini for you, the white, white, white. Santorini. All right, I hope you've taken the picture. Let's go inside where I'm not disturbing anyone. That's the beautiful jacuzzi of our room. You can see the jacuzzi. It's a nice, gorgeous place. It's in Greece. Santorini in Greece. Oh, wow. Shanmuga Priya saying, I've been to the same place 5 years back and it's magical. Oh, yes, it is, sweetheart. So romantic and the scenery is so gorgeous. So mesmerizing. I love that word. Absolutely. Okay, Rima, Justin, I did not take your name. Okay. So one of the things that happens is you may have done the story, but if your setup is not such that I can share it in my story, then I won't be taking your name. So very important, Rima, and for all of you here who've been doing the takeaway challenge, the story takeaway challenge, I'd like you to just make sure that I share it. And the reason I won't share it is because I can't share it because your settings are in that manner, okay? So for anyone here, if your name did not get taken, I'm going to highly recommend to you, you change your settings and make sure that you are speaking with me so that I share it in my stories, because only then you become eligible to winning the book, yeah? So all you need to do is check, did I share it on my story or not? Okay, and you will know that I shared it on my story when it comes as a repeat in your DM. All right. Oh, so sweet. Pose with the nice view, but the trees are not visible. There are no trees in Santorini. Rather, there are no trees on the islands of Greece. It's very barren land, so you'll rarely see any trees. It's all just ocean and then just lot of island. And this, especially Santorini, it's a volcanic island, so it's all just volcanic ash. So nothing grows as such here. Oh, so sweet. S. Fatim Mehej is saying, looking great. Puja, goals for me to work towards a holiday. What a lovely goal to have. Absolutely. We are staying at a hotel called Cacatias. So they have 6 hotels in this area. Cacatias, I think, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'll if you see it in my story, I'll tag them. Beautiful. I mean, they have these lovely 7 suites that flow down the mountain. Artist Puja QnA saying, my name for last week was not taken. Okay, I'll get that checked from Divya. Puja, not to worry at all. Yeah? Kaveri Shubham, Artist Puja QnA. Not to worry, we'll get that added right away. Okay, we just need to check that. Ma'am, your smile, please. That's too sweet. I'm trying not to be too loud because there are people around. Sneha, dear Puja, your coaching mastery has been immensely helpful for my growth as a happiness coach. I watch your videos almost every day. Thank you so much. Oh, God bless you. Ma'am, how to control anger in front of people who already make me angry, even every time I burst out or keep quiet or leave the place? Puja, I'd love for you to go back and watch some of my older Instagram lives. I have covered anger in a deep manner. So go find one or two. If you watch the last one or the last to last one, I spent at least 10 minutes just explaining how to manage anger. Charismatic Commander is asking, did you break plates? No, I did not. No, we didn't go to Opa. Did you take the cruise there? We actually took the ferry from Mykonos to Santorini, which was like a cruise, but no, we did not take the cruise. We've just been chilling in front of the pool, to be very honest. Can you please repeat the name of your book? It's called Unlocking the Golden Cage. You can look it up on Amazon. Kaveri Shubham is saying, unable to connect to Gunjan for joining your class. Please help. Oh, I'm surprised that's happened. Let me give you the number right away. You can give her a call. She'll make sure. Normally, she's always available, so I'm very surprised that you've not been able to connect. 7823988142. So everybody who wants to get into my tribe, get into my sessions, get into classes with me, all you need to do is come for the masterclass, which is happening I think on the 14th of August. Yeah, on the 14th of August. So just give a call to Gunjan and ask her to put you in the masterclass. It's called Goddess by Design. 7823988142. And also I'll be sharing this phone number right under this video. Okay? Baiju saying, ma'am, you don't show my comments. Baiju, you know so many of you comment, so it's not possible. Hi Puja, calling from Darjeeling. Oh. Ma'am, you're amazing when you teach us. We listen with our open brain. Thank you. Thank you for coming, soulmates. Yami talks. I'm an English language trainer. Can I become English coach with your mastery class? Of course. Anybody who wants to become any sort of a coach, the coaching mastery program is just simply fabulous. You will learn the business of coaching, and then you can put any of your topics, start teaching that and start making money. Swati Mayu, is self-love, is self-discipline? I definitely think they are connected. I think any form of lack of discipline is a lack of self-love. So 100% I agree with you. Good morning, Megha Kapoor. I hope it's morning time there in Greece. Yes, it is about 2.5 hours in advance. So I started at 7:30 today. So currently in Greece, it is, let's look at the time in Greece. I've actually not changed my clock, so I'm still on Indian time. But it's 8:08 in Greece right now, in the morning. So pretty easy. All right, I'm going to start to run now. I can see more questions coming in, but unfortunately, there are people around and they're waiting for me to keep quiet so that they can enjoy the peaceful scenery. So I'm not going to trouble them anymore. Have a safe flight. Thank you so much. Yeah. Normally, I'm always busy answering questions, so I never get to see all the comments. So today, I'm just sitting and reading all the comments, and that's so interesting for me. Ma'am, have you taken your breakfast? Actually not. It should be on its way. Here they have this beautiful, they set it up right in front of your gorgeous scenery or gorgeous landscape. So it should be on its way. I think we've ordered it for 8:30. It should be coming into the room. I'll take a picture and put it in my stories for you to see. Yesterday we ate too much, so today we want to go easy. Actually, we've been eating a lot. When you travel now, that's one thing that happens. Everything is so yummy, and I can tell you Greek food is healthiest and yummiest that I've ever eaten. Craft Your Life is saying, how to train your subconscious mind, Puja. Can you please suggest any audios or books? You know what? The training of your subconscious mind is always when you start to build trust between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. So mean what you say what you mean is the best way to train your subconscious mind. The more you can stick to the promises you make to yourself, the more developed you will get. So see if you can just start to do that. You know, every time you make a commitment, you need to keep it, because that's what builds your connection. Oh, so sweet. Shraddha saying, to be frank, Puja ma'am, I steal your energy from watching your videos. It's all yours to take, Shraddha. That's exactly why I even make my videos in the first place. Anita's like, it feels like we are traveling to Greece with you. Anita, that's so sweet of you, sweetheart. Love you so much. Megha, last week we didn't had a pose for your photo. I know, so we couldn't post on stories. I agree with you. So last week's we won't count in that manner, that you'll still be able to come for my Zoom after the 12 sessions. I know, I actually, it slipped my mind. I was surrounded by people. I was sitting in a restaurant and doing the session. So apologies for that. That's why we combined this full week. So, you know, if your name was somewhere on that full list, don't worry, then you're very much included, because last week we won't give it any, because I didn't ask for it, right? So, but still, I can tell you 15 of you still landed up sharing. You guys are so amazing. But yeah, I did not pose. Do you like veg food or non-veg food? I eat everything, actually. I prefer, I'm a vegetarian at heart, but I think I'm also because my husband's into bodybuilding and lots of protein is required, so we also eat non-veg. I still took and posted, dear. Yes, Kaveri, absolutely. That's why I love my tribe, because you guys don't even need reminders. All right, I'm going to run now. That was a nice general last 5 minutes of chit-chat happening here. Interesting to do chit-chatting, because I'm normally so busy answering questions. I never get to chit-chat with all of you. So thank you for coming in. Loads of love. Thank you for letting me make it Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm traveling the whole day, so it would have been very hard. Love you so much. Keep a great week going. Tell me the one thing in the chat box here that you're going to do differently this week. So let's get all of you to commit to one thing that you're going to do this week, that next week when I meet you, you should be able to say, yes, this week was better because of that one thing. So what's going to be that one thing that you're going to do? So I'm going to do meditation for this whole week, 15 minutes every morning. So I want to commit to meditation, because all of this travel, I've not been doing my meditations. And when I don't meditate, I don't feel that calm in my body. So I want to quickly go back to my meditations. What's going to be that one action or that one activity that you're going to do every single day for the next 7 days? Come on, tell me in the chat box. Let's read some of the answers before I run. Okay, Swati is saying reading and exercising. Charismatic Commander is saying connecting with nature. Amita is saying exercising. Shanmugapriya is saying, no, she's not saying anything. I'm going to finish my NLP course. Kaveri is saying, Madhu is saying always thinking positively this week. Shraddha is saying I commit doing cycling every day for 15 minutes. Love that. Nimisha is saying I will do meditation every night. Workout, walking, badminton. Sudarshan Kriya, absolutely. Nature is the ultimate power, saying yoga and reading. Alio Crown is saying meditation. I commit to finishing my vision board. Pooja Das is saying, Deval Bhatti is saying workout. More liquid intake, so important, Shaina, lovely one. Going through your course, thank you, that will be lovely, absolutely. Shravya is saying meditation. You're such a sweet ma'am, I'm a big fan. Oh, thank you, Baiju, that's so kind of you. Anamika saying exercising. Sneha saying making a video without thinking of what people will say. Woohoo, that's a big one. God bless you. Reading at least for half an hour every day, no matter how busy I am. Lovely, Sujata. I want to connect to myself. I will commit to waking up at 7 a.m. Craft Your Life is saying beautiful. Becoming consistent. Dancing every day, Sona. I love that. Journaling, lovely. Exercising, fabulous. All right, I'm going to run. This was great fun. Take care, all of you. Don't forget to do the story challenge. All you need to do is take my picture, which I hope you've already taken. Then just post along with that your big takeaways. Make sure you tag me Puja_Puneet, and I will share it in my stories. Love you all. Thank you for coming. Bye.